now I'm joined by Long Island Joe. How's it going, man?
What's going on, man? I'm chilling. Hanging out.
How are you enjoying EVO 2017?
I can't believe the size of this place. Like, you know, especially going to prior EVOs, like this is every year, dude. Seriously. I know it sounds kind of cliche, but it's true. Every year it's like, wow, wow, wow. Just keeps getting better, man. To get the games to play. I like that there's more to do than just watch games now. You know what I mean? Like they have vendors and they have other games we can play. The arcades here, there's a bring your own controller station. So it's cool, man. There's a lot of different things to do instead of just compete.
I don't know how many like F-22 like jump jets you can fit in here, but it feels like an aircraft hangar, doesn't it? I mean, like, yeah. Like you said, the merchandise, like the amount of like EVO stuff, like Street Fighter, like every fighting game you can pretty much think of, all under one roof.
It's cool. It's sick. I love it.
I mean, how far back do we have to go for like your first like EVO? What was your first EVO?
My first EVO, if you want to consider EVO, was EVO East in 2006. They had like 1 year they did a regional EVO, and I went to EVO East in 2006. I was a huge Third Strike fan. Like, it's still like my favorite game ever, Third Strike. So I played the heck out of that game. So we went for that. And then my real EVO after that was I think 2008 or 2009. Like the real flying out to Vegas EVO was one.
So you're not quite like what Battle of the Bay, like you go that far.
No. My mom wouldn't let me cross the street, dude, till I was like 21. So get on a plane was no way I was getting on the plane.
Well, as soon as you could, you were here.
Yeah. As soon as I was able to like travel, and my mom was super protective. So once she kind of realized like what was going on, she got a little more lenient with me going to travel and stuff like that. But yeah, she was very like, "You're not going to West Coast." I'm like, I guess I'm not going to West Coast.
Would you say like the EVOs are like today have more of a family vibe than they used to, or has it always been like this?
No, I think it definitely grew to be a more family vibe. You know, like the arcade scene, well, the scene in general kind of derived from the arcade scene, so it was a little rough, you know what I mean, kind of tough.
Of course, yeah. I mean, I hear stories from like what happened back in the day.
Yeah, exactly. So coming from that, like now, it's a little different. It's very, very much different, but I think it's good this is an image we should have to get more people in, the casual players involved. You know, back in the day, I feel like people would be more restrained to getting involved because of the rugged rawness of it, you know. But now, like I said, it's getting more family friendly and having like more to do, and people are accepting it more, which is the best part of it.
I suppose like people at the FGC, they're mature now. They probably have like, you know, like a mortgage and kids and stuff like that. They want to bring their like pram along and bring their kids to like this kind of stuff. So yeah.
Hopefully it gets that way. Yeah, dude, absolutely. Yeah.
Cool. So last year you got, as we all know, you got 5th place at EVO. Do you feel a lot of pressure after such an amazing performance last year?
Yeah. It's really uncomfortable, by the way. No, it's not crazy uncomfortable, but you know, it's like, you know, people want me to do good, and I don't want to let anybody down, you know what I mean? So that's like what it's really about is, I don't really care much about me. I care about other people that hope I do well. You know, like I don't want to let people down. I know that they're not gonna be mad or be, you know, whatever, but I just want people to be happy about everything, you know what I mean? So it is pressure, but I'm not like losing sleep over it, you know what I mean?
Okay. I mean, you've played in your pool so far. How's that gone?
I got out. I lost to a birdie player, but I got out in losers. So the road's going to be tough. I'm going to do the best I can. You know what I mean? That's all I can do.
So in season 2.1, Yurian got some nerfs to his health, crouching forward, EX headbutt, and chariot tackle.
Yes.
Do you feel all these like nerfs were justified?
I'm okay with all of them. I wasn't like, oh my God, his character sucks. Like, he's still mad good. You can play him exactly the way you used to be able to play him. Like, and I think that's important when you're doing buffs and nerfs. Like, you can't take the core element from the character. You know, like that's like, now what am I doing with this character? You know what I mean? We're totally different. So he still has everything he had. It's just slightly tweaked to be more fair. Like the shoulder was a little good. You know, the crouching forward being +2 is a little good. You know what I mean? Like there's some stuff that was kind of questionable. Maybe he didn't need the 25 health. Maybe, I don't know. Like I'm okay with it though. I'm not really complaining, but it's
like, as a barrel player, like, I'm not really complaining too much about like the 25 health. Like I've bitten that, but I've come to terms with it, and like, you know, you can still enjoy the characters we play.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. If you could make one change to Yurian though, what would it be?
It could be anything. It doesn't have to be like what they
You
change.
can like change about how he like looks, or put like, you know, more of a classic costume, or maybe you can get the original voice actor. But anything you want.
The original voice actor would be cool. Besides that, I think I would like his Aegis to hit more times. Okay. Maybe do less damage, but hit more times. You know, because now it's only 3. In Third Strike, I think it was 6. Okay. I think it was 6, and now it's only 3. So I would like maybe one more. That would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool.
Less damage, but maybe a bit more versatile on what you can do with it. Okay.
A little more because like once you do it and the character blocks, it's gone. You know, like there's no other kind of guess or mix-up or anything. Not that he would need it. He'd probably have to do some more nerfing if they gave him that. No, but you know what I mean? But I just wish it hit a little bit more so it was out. And I wish the Aegis was a little bit bigger. Okay. I feel like it's too small. I'm like the actual mirror. I'm like, Maybe a little bigger.
Was he bigger back in the day? I don't remember.
Okay. Bigger. It was a little bit bigger. A little bit bigger. Everything else there, I think they did the character great. Honestly, I think they did. Yeah. Cool. Did him justice. Did him justice.
There's been a lot of positive comments about how good your commentary has been recently. Is this something you're looking to develop?
I want to try. I'm still uncomfortable doing. Like me and you did it.
Yeah. Of course,
and I'm still like slightly uncomfortable doing it because I don't know. I'm not good at portraying knowledge of the game, honestly. Like I feel like I'm just not that good at it. You know what I mean? Like I can kind of tell you what's going on in retrospect, but doing it on the spot and giving the facts, you know what I mean? Like that was this many frames, he did this, because I'm just like, I'm not confident in that. So like I tend to be like a little quiet when I'm doing commentary, but something I'm working on. You know, I know a lot of the guys in the scene, especially a lot of the production side of the team, have been like, yo, you gotta start commentating, you should get into it a little more. So I'm trying.
And the fact that you're a pro player just means you have that kind of like inside knowledge of like, you know, the game, you know, your frames, you like, you know, the matchups and that kind of stuff. So I think that definitely comes through when you're like talking about it, and like the amount, in terms of like your personality comes through quite a lot. You don't really like hold back. You like, you know, you just like go, you know, let loose, I think. So I think that's good. I think you definitely got a future in it. Did you tell Xavier Woods that I was talking rubbish at E3? Did you find it?
I told him, I'm like, I didn't say it was you. I was like, that wasn't me. That wasn't me. Xavier's good. We had fun though. We definitely had a good time.
I'd never actually spoken to a person before. It was a really sound dude. So yeah, it was fun.
He's super cool. He's super cool.
So we've always known you've been like a Yurian guy, but if you could get like another wish, which character would you like to see return in Street Fighter V?
This guy.
Okay. I think we all know who you're talking about. That one. Tiger, shot, Tiger, uppercut.
This guy.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
The King of Muay Thai.
That guy. That's the guy. Yes. Besides him, from a different character, I kind of would like to see, and not just because I'm a Third Strike fan, I would like to see, I think Oro would be pretty cool in this game. I don't know why, I'm not even an Oro player, but I think I like him and like his design. I think he would be pretty cool. Q would be cool.
I think we know if like Oro ever did come back into the game, V-trigger, both arms.
Exactly. Yeah, it's perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect. It works out perfectly. Exactly. It'd be so sick.
I'm hoping like future down the line, maybe that could be something that happens. Like fingers crossed, definitely. You seem to be a fan of like pink clothing. Is this something that gives you like a psychological boost, or?
You want the real story?
Yes, definitely.
All right. The real story what came out with the pink. My mom died of breast cancer years ago, 2008. So after that, I bought this bag, and it's just been like something I did all the time now. You know, I just wear it just like kind of like, you know, like a shout out. You know what I mean, like a little nod. So you know, obviously she's no longer here, but I always carry the bag. Whenever I go to big events, I use this particular bag, just for that kind of reason. That's really where that all came from, actually.
It never would have occurred to me that. That actually goes real deep, man. Okay, cool. And then final question, what do you do for fun when you're not playing video games?
I actually love music. I love all kinds of music. I'm a guitar player, so I play guitar. I like other video games. I love movies, dude. I'm a huge movie guy. Trying to think if there's anything else. Honestly, a lot of it becomes just like gaming in general, sort of thing. Like I play other games, you know what I mean? Like I like games. So it's not just like when I'm home, I'm grinding and playing Street Fighter. Like my attention span is like this big. So when a new game comes out, I'm like, ooh, I want to play this game, you know? So I do a lot of that stuff, and you know, like that's really it, man. I work a lot. I do work an awful lot. I'm just trying to make this happen, really. You know, I'm just trying to make this happen.
What is your full-time profession outside of like obviously like playing fighting games?
I'm a manager for a furniture company. It's only like in the Northeast though, but it's me and like one other guy that run a whole department of like 80 guys. So it's rough. It's not like, you know, like sometimes I go home and I'm like, I don't want to play anything. Like I just want to lay down. And a lot of times I start at 4 in the morning, so I got to get up at 3:20. It's pretty early, and then I go home and I'm like, I don't want to do anything.
Do you give like mates, rates, discounts to the people in the FTC if they need a hook up with a new couch? Is that something that's happened?
I could try.
Okay, cool. Well, thank you very much for meeting me out, and good luck with the rest of your tournament. Cheers.